name is Cyrus DeGraft Johnson, and I'm the General Manager of Asaase Radio here in Cantonment, Accra. We are not going to look at what somebody is doing or some other person is doing or some other group are doing. We're going to look at what we can offer to make it sound different, look different, and feel different. Okay, we know indeed that no station comes up and within a day or two we'll be able to overcome a certain competitor within the same space. Even our frequency modulation alone creates goosebumps for some people, but that's just beside the point. Our idea is that whatever we put out there, whatever we market, whatever we say out there, would be distinctive to us. We are not coming to join the club. We already know that the market is saturated. Yet our investors and shareholders don't realize that for them, this is the right time to show up. And I find myself in this entity and ready for the task. Our name alone should tell you an answer, I'll give you an answer to the question. We want to be seen as the different brand in the space. Okay, all the brands there have their distinctive identity. We want to have ours, and ours is specific. What would differentiate us from them is that it will be too much to probably expel everything that we intend to do, but we want to focus a little bit more on ourselves as Ghanaians, starting with procurement of stuff that are made in Ghana, our clothing, whatever. I mean, that's going to be embedded in our policy. On the programming, we're going to focus more on Ghana, the African continent, starting from West Africa, and even in West Africa, we want to do more Nigerian content as well. Whilst we are waiting for our kind and serious sponsors and advertisers to join this new brand, we will fill the space with this content. And even when they join, it won't change. Our marketing team is strong, okay, and they will back us. There's no need to explain or probably delve too much deeper into the strategy that we intend to implement. But this is what I'm telling you, that our focus and our determination is that we are going to be different. We'll have to do something different from what the competitors are doing. We'll have our own format. All right. If you listen to us, that's where you get to know what the difference is. So if you know, for example, this morning when we opened our microphones for the first time and I had to introduce the guest preacher for the day, it was a woman. Which of the English radio stations are doing that in the mornings for a woman? You understand? And a woman from an Orthodox church, or what we call the Protestant church. It doesn't matter whether she came from the charismatic or anything, but I'm trying to tell you that we are going to be distinctive. We're going to be different. And I believe in the staff that we've employed. It took us quite a while to get the theme together. But even with that time that it took us, we have the understanding of what we want to achieve and where we're trying to go. Even when I stayed out of media for 6 or 7 years, I was still doing part-time media somewhere and listening to the media space. So I knew people that could help do what we wanted to do when I was approached to head this team. Okay, so to tell you the truth, there are several people that have approached me after we did our recruitment to get involved. But we are starting brand at this moment, okay? So we have to take a bit consideration to our budget. And so that's where the difficulty is. But for pooling talent, I know where to pool the talent. I've worked with some of these major English-speaking stations before. And that's not to say I know their weakness and strength or anything, but I know the talent I want them, I want to pick them. But we are being very selective about it because we don't want to be like a station that came and used all the stars and stole all the stars and here they are not doing anything. We want to build our talent space. We want to build people who are passionate about journalism, who are passionate about producing music on radio, who are passionate about marketing our brands and products and services and programs. So that's how it is. The difficulty, as I said earlier, was just trying to sift through the pool of talent that came out. We never put out a public announcement about a vacancy for our station. It was by word of mouth, recommendation, and sometimes networking. I wouldn't say that it's too COVID-19 centered now, because I think personally, and also probably for the brand, that some of our people out there have done their best. They've tried to do their best. There's we, the audience, that are being very stubborn, and the COVID-19 thing will still be with us. We don't know when it's going to end. As we didn't know when it started and all that. But our programming and news current affairs will still have a thing of it. Everything will be affected. Look, education has been affected. So if you want to do a story about education, for instance, tomorrow being 15th, I know that the JHS or SSS that is reopening, we'll probably be able to do a story or a feature. There are some stories that are so selectively COVID affected. Others are like bare. So we will explore the thing. The beautiful thing about this that we are doing is that we have a news team that understands the current wave of events. A news team that is young and vibrant. A news team that is eager to learn. Right? So we are going out there to interview people, not with the intention of embarrassing anybody. We want to seek solutions. We want to seek answers. Okay, so the potholes in the streets, what are they going to fix? We won't ask you. So the potholes in the street, why are they not being fixed? Are you not supposed to be the minister of roads? What? That's great. I hope you get my drift. So our policy in our newsroom, or one of our objectives or values, is actually to seek solutions and answers. And out of the seeking solutions and answers, our value is that we will not embarrass anybody. We will not go out there to create the impression that we know it all, because we have the microphone, we have the camera. We've had competitors that have been in the market for 10, 25 years, 15 years, 6 years, 7 years, I think. Some that are actually 75 years old, so GBC, for example, where I actually cut my teeth in radio broadcasting. So we don't come up and be so pompous and say within 3 years we want to be top of the 3. It is what we produce, what we do, the imaging that we provide to people, the sound, our people, the understanding of what we are doing, and also the circumstances surrounding our operations. All right. Some might link us to one side of the political divide or the other, but rest assured, I won't preside over a place that will be so biased towards another grouping and be so subjective towards the other. Do you understand? That notwithstanding, I would say that within the next 2 years, we hope to extend, even within next year actually, we hope to extend our operations to about 3 more regions. We're looking at the Western region, we're looking at Kumasi, we're looking at Sunyani. We already have an outlet in Timali, where we are going to start from when we actually roll out our full programming. Okay, our plan is to be in at least 6 regions in this country, and out of the 6 regions, we can rebroadcast to the other regions that are left. So, but that's our plan, but not to be among the top 3. When we are among the top 3, it's like we're only in Accra and doing top 3. We are not going to do syndication. So all the stations that will be affiliated, again, they're not affiliated anyway. All the stations that we're going to operate from in the other regions will be Accra, and it will run through. In Kumasi, for example, will still be Asaase Radio. In Tabari, it will be Asaase Radio. In Sunyani, it will be Asaase Radio. In Cape Coast, it will be a repeater station, but still Asaase Radio. You get it? In the Eastern region, we have hoping to get license to operate in that area. It will be Asaase Radio. So the brand name will cut across. The brand imaging will cut across. The brand attitude and values will cut across. All that we hope to achieve also is that when we recruit our people in the other regions, they will be able to buy into our idea as fast as possible. But change takes time. So we are ready to roll. We are happy about the feedback we are getting from the public about our test transmission, which ended effectively this morning. And so we are going to do staggered programming. We are not going to be rolling out all our programs in one day. It's never done anywhere. I mean, unless of course you have a budget. Even if you have the budget, still you are testing the market to see what will work. Because if you roll out all your programs in one day, and everybody knows your strategy and it doesn't kick. That's it. So we are keeping some anonymity to our programming and our staff. But for now, let me just reassure the public that are watching and listening to us that we are going to be very, very different, and I will ensure that. Because if we're just going to do the things that the regular guys are doing, what difference are we offering? What will be our value proposition? We are going to be on our own. We are going to be different. Whether we started small or big, I have the confidence in my team and also of the same faith that we'll be different and we'll survive. Why do you think that there's a chief, but still he has a linguist? So we are the linguists for the people. The people are the chiefs. We are the linguists for the people. I'm not trying to downplay any other station that is out there, but I'm talking about ourselves and what we intend to do. Because our strategy and focus is totally different. Totally different. So the voice of alarm translating to that. Just take the analogy of the chief and the linguist. It's going to be difficult. I won't boast about that. It's going to be difficult. We have faith, we have the people, we have the backers, we have an audience that I think is growing. I don't have the numbers yet, but I think it is growing.